Part 1. Chapter 1. A throbbing pain wakes me as it shoots from my lower arm up to my shoulder. My first instinct is to reach for whatever's hurting my arm, but I recover fast enough to know that I shouldn't. It's been centuries since the invention of deep sleep, yet we still need pain stimuli to wake from it. Why no one has bothered to come up with a better way than shooting electroshocks through an arm is beyond me. I turn right and Mr. Tsunaki is still strapped in firmly, deep asleep. Just the way I left him. I turn to the dashboard in front of me. Both our vitals are good. Speed is nominal, 99.995% C. We're 2 days worth of travel time out from Earth. All is good. I remove the probe from my arm as I stare into the blue shifted space in front of me. Just the way I left it. It takes an hour to fully recover. Then I wake up Mr. Tsunaki. He doesn't enjoy his pain shock either, but he's a little more verbal about it. He reaches to his right arm and starts pulling on the probe. I need to pin his left hand to ensure he doesn't rip his arteries. For real though, these probes make a mess when you pull them out uncontrolled. I once had a client who ripped it off as soon as he awoke, and it took me 3 days of cleaning afterwards. Well, it took the valet 3 days of cleaning, because no way I'm doing that myself. But I know the drill. Secure their hands, let them curse, let them shout, lull them like a baby. I understand it's painful, sir. I know it's confusing. It will only take a minute. You're doing good. You're doing great, sir. We're almost there, sir. The thought of almost being home helps Mr. Tsunaki to calm down. His crimes expired 2 Earth years ago, but we figured we would take some margin just to be sure. After all, it's only a week of extra travel time for us, so why not? 2 more days, I tell him as I hand him the bag of dried spinach pasta. 500 years of space travel and we're still eating the same kind of boring food we'd eat back then. To be fair, I suspect there will be ships with more luxurious life support systems by now. I think I read somewhere they were making significant progress in that area over the past decades. I might need to look into some upgrades. An updated kitchen would be nice. Luckily, Mr. Tsunaki doesn't mind the food quality. He gobbles up his bag as if it's the best meal he ever had. That's what almost a month of deep sleep does with a person. It transforms rubbish space food into a feast. Earth, this is Taxi LT22. Do you copy? Taxi LT22. This is Earth. We copy. Welcome back. Earth, how are things down there? Everything still the way I left it? Taxi LT22, everything's still good here. How was your trip? All good, Earth, thanks. Glad to be back. Can you send us our parking procedures? We'll arrive in about 2 hours. Taxi LT22, copy, standby. Taxi LT22, cleared orbit lane A44, section B. You can shuttle down from there to Singapore Spaceport. Earth, thank you. Would there be any chance to shuttle down to Yokohama Spaceport instead? I've got a client who's from that region. Taxi LT22, copy, standby. Taxi LT22, you can park in orbit lane A44 section D and shuttle down to Yokohama Spaceport instead. Earth, lane A44 section D, shuttle down to Yokohama, copy that. Taxi LT22, your parking documents have been sent over. If you need anything else, let us know. Have a good day. Earth, copy that. Thank you. Have a nice day. With a parking spot secured, I check up on Earth's and my personal financial situation. In theory, the Earth dollar should be pretty stable, but being away for years on end always has risks. It's looking good though. Mr. Tsunaki's payment is already there as well. Perfect. There's about 2 years of pure luxury waiting for me, and that is if I take into account the upgrades I want to do to my ship. I'll have to talk to my valet about it. I hope Wakato is still working at Yokohama Spaceport. That would be nice. We park in lane A44 section D and prepare for separation. I help Mr. Tsunaki into the shuttle, strap him in, and take my place in the pilot's seat. And this is the bumpy part of the ride, I warn him. There's a bag underneath your seat if you need it. He needed it. We arrive at Yokohama spaceport without any other problems, although Mr. Tsunaki vomited part of his spinach pasta outside the bag onto his lap and, more importantly, onto the chair. Don't worry about it, I lie. This happens almost always. Meanwhile, I'm worrying about the poor valet who will need to clean up the mess. It stinks. We make a soft landing on one of the spaceport runways and we taxi to gate A44. I power down the shuttle's engine and am happy to see a familiar face. Wakato, konnichiwa, I exclaim in my best Japanese as I crouch out of the shuttle. It's great to see you. Sir, it's great to see you, Wakato replies. Did you have a good trip? All fine. You don't seem to have aged at all. Oh, but I did, and I'm noticing it more and more. Wakato laughs. I'm actually retiring next year, sir. That's too bad. You're one of the best valets I ever worked with. I mean that. Well, there's a new person here now. I'm training him to be my replacement. He's rather talented and motivated. I think you'll like him, sir. Well, we'll see. Hey, about the shuttle. My client wasn't able to find the bag in time, so there's some cleaning up to do. I've also ordered a refueling shipment. I checked fuel prices when I arrived and they seemed very favorable, so I just ordered a full refueling. Apart from that, it's the standard maintenance tasks that need to be done. You know the drill. I've sent you the full report. I'll have all of it taken care of, sir. Oh, could you look into whether we can upgrade the ship's kitchen? I'm really sick of having to eat bagged food. I'll look into it and send you the available options, sir. Thank you, Wakato-san. Sir, if you don't mind, there was a gentleman asking about you a while ago. I told him you were still on your journey, but maybe you could get in touch with him once you're back. It was a bit strange, sir. The gentleman didn't want to say why he needed you and didn't want to leave any contact details. Don't worry about it, I tell Wakato. This frequently happens. Potential clients want to get a hold of me as soon as possible, especially those who want to escape the shady parts of their lives. I whisper the shady part because Mr. Tsunaki is unloading his bags from the hold and can probably hear me if I speak too loudly. I'm sure he'll be in touch again, I continue, if he hasn't already found another pilot. In any case, I plan on staying here for a year or two, so either he will have to wait or find someone else. But thanks for letting me know. I grab my bag from the shuttle's hold, shake Mr. Tsunaki's hand, and wish him well. Who knows what he will do, but he's not my problem anymore. I walk towards the spaceport exit hall, board the ferry, and I'm walking into the crowd 10 minutes later. The city center is busy, too busy to my liking, but I make it to the hotel without any problems. I'll stay here for a day or two to relax, then I'll start to plan. Even though 7 years is a relatively short period of time, it takes a significant amount of work and planning to get everything back into order. Part of the job, I mumble to myself as I sigh and open the hotel door. It's a nice room. It looks out on the spaceport floating on the bay in the distance. I hope Wakata can do something about that kitchen. I pour a drink from the minibar and prepare a bath. Oh, how I'm looking forward to a bath. I undress and drop all my clothes in the middle of the room. But right when I'm ready to step into the bath, the hotel phone rings. I roll my eyes, but my best guess is that this is Wakato calling with news about the kitchen. That's fast, but I know him to be very efficient, so I run to the phone and pick it up. Hello? I'm greeted by an unfamiliar voice. Yes, speaking, I reply. Who is this? Maybe it's that client Wakato was talking about. I don't really feel like meeting anyone right now. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir, the voice replies. I'm Dr. Jonathan Russell from the Sheffield Institute of Interspatial Communication. I need to speak to you very urgently. I'm sorry, I interrupt. Mr. Doctor, I just returned from a long trip and I'm really not interested in whatever you want to talk about. So thank you for your interest, but sir, the doctor says, your valet told me this would really interest you. So it is probably that guy Wakato was talking about. Well, if he deemed it important enough to pass my private coordinates to a random stranger, then maybe I should check it out. I'll admit I'm a little intrigued by what Dr. Jonathan Russell from the Sheffield Institute of Interspatial Communication wants to talk about. Okay, I say, you have 5 minutes. I actually think it would be better to talk face to face, the doctor replied. Right, whatever interest I had is quickly dissipating. Look, I don't feel like going out. Maybe we should schedule an appointment somewhere in the coming week then. Oh, no worries, sir. I'm in the lobby of your hotel. I can come right up if that's okay for you. Excuse me, I think. He's already in my hotel? That's creepy. But it also shows dedication. Eventually, my curiosity gets the upper hand. I'll come down, I say. I'll meet you in the lobby. How will I recognize you? Oh, I'll recognize you, but I'm basically the one person who's dressed inappropriate for the occasion. You can't miss me. He chuckles as he says it. Okay, I sigh out loud. I'll be there in 5.